Welcome back to my channel. My name's Rebecca, I'm 28 and I live in Newcastle and you are reporting for Boujee. So I thought I'd just film a quick get ready with me. I am popping into town to do a little bit of shopping. So yeah, I've got some birthday money to spend. My birthday's not till Wednesday the 28th. I just thought, I've got my weekend off. So yeah, thought I would crack on into it. And it's not that obvious, but I have dyed my hair as well, so it's much darker now and got rid of the greys. So I thought I'd use my gold palette. Is that what I'm using? I also have my Circo Loco palette as well, which also has orange in it. So I'll see how I get on. Oh, I've broken a broken a shadow in this. Oh, so we'll see how we get on with that. Right, let's see. I'm just going to do something quick, nothing too complicated. I'm not necessarily going to call out the shades or anything. Just thought I'd have a little chat whilst I make myself look decent. So I'm going to go in with Log first, which is the darkest brown in the Natasha Denona palette. Yeah, just sometimes nice just to do something. And I am going to go into Phoenix and buy some makeup. I thought I might treat myself to some Charlotte Tilbury. And I think it's sometimes nice to look nice to go makeup shopping. As a beauty consultant, there's two things that I recommend when going makeup shopping. Either wear nothing at all. This is pre-COVID. Either wear nothing at all, or come wearing like how you like your base to look, and things like that, so that we can get a good measure of like how you like to wear your makeup. It's nice to have like maybe some inspo pictures of how you want your makeup to look as well, like finish wise for foundations, and obviously we will talk you through that sort of thing, but especially think at the moment while during COVID, while we can't put the foundation on you and stuff like that, is if we know how you want to look, then we can steer you in the right direction, if that makes sense. So yeah, two sort of things that I would recommend to do whilst you're makeup shopping during COVID is also as well, we are back to doing like colour matching. So how I do it is get them to, obviously wearing a mask, swipe from here or here to here where the mask is not covering, and I can gauge pretty well if the colour is gonna work or not. So, a little tip from me to you. Yeah. Just cracking my makeup on. I don't often bother on my days off with doing something decent, to be honest, makeup wise. To be honest, I rarely leave my flat as well on my days off, but and I'm going shopping by myself, which, if you know me well, is quite a big deal for me at the moment. So I just do feel that little bit more confident if I'm done up a bit. Just gonna blend the edges. Realising eyeshadow really doesn't like my eye cream, so I just will take that off with a Q-tip when I'm going in to do my base. And I was feeling a bit bougie today, so yeah, why not? I've not used this gold palette in ages as well, so that's why I thought it'd be nice to whack this out. So beautiful. I forgot how much I know I've only used one shade, but I forgot how easy this is. So I want to spend 10 minutes max doing my eyeshadow, so that's why I've brought my fancy pants stuff out. I'm not saying that you can't get like an easy look with cheaper things, by the way, but I just know that these are a sure thing. And I have a particular technique that I do when I want to be lazy but want it to look good, is I always do this, where I concentrate everything just for now on the outer part of my eyelid. It means no cuts or anything like that either, so I don't have to do any crease cutting. This is like a lazy, that's how I do my makeup for work sometimes as well. Honestly, I could just leave it at this one dark shade, but where would the fun in that be? I'm gonna crack open my Circo Loco. Look at me actually saying the name right. And I'm going to take the orange in this. It's called Firework. And I'm just going to blend out the edges of this a little bit. To be honest, I probably could have brought out my Sunrise palette and done what I'm trying to do here instead of using two, but I wanted to use my Circo Loco again as well. And I definitely think the Circo Loco is a companion palette. Yeah, I can get a couple of definite looks out of it, but I mainly wanted it as a companion to my gold palette. I do have a video using the Circo Loco as well, so I will link that down below. I'm not going into the orange too ham. I'm literally just tap and blend, tap and blend. Because I'm going to visit Charlotte Tilbury and Phoenix as well, so I want to look good for Charlotte. To be honest, I don't care if people are wearing, I mean, I know I gave some recommendations, but on the grand scheme of things, I don't really care if people are wearing makeup or not when they're buying makeup. I don't judge people either way. I'm just taking Aria out of my gold palette. Yeah, I don't judge people either way. Because I've had people where they're in a full face of makeup and I'll start talking to them like, like they know loads about makeup and they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. I have no idea what you're talking about. Because they just wear what they like to wear and that's it. They don't really know about anything else. And then I've had people that come in, barefaced and they know everything. They clearly watch YouTube. They know about all makeup. So you never judge, essentially. Ooh, what colour am I using on my actual eyelid today? Because I'm literally going to leave the mattes. Am I? Meh. I don't know if I'm going to leave the mattes at this or not. Just going to go back into log again. Okay, so I've been filming for 10 minutes exactly. Let's have a look in the Circo Loco and see. What colour am I feeling? Cannon? Oh, that's nice. Grin. Both of those go with my top. Well, it's a dress even. So I'm going to go in with Canon. Oh, I've got Spiral as well, which is that. I think I'm just going to use Canon, which is the sort of more goldy orange. Just pat that on with my finger. Not that bothered about major precision today. This is like a lazy girl, smoky half cut crease, I guess. See, look at that, it just goes on so beautiful. Yeah, I just love Natasha Denona so much. Then I'm going to take Grin on my ring finger. Just that one there, it's like a green gold. That's nice. Gives a nice gradient between the two. I was worried that it wouldn't. I always have this because the skin on one of my eyes is much drier than the other, where things go on so much drier on this eye than that eye, so it goes on much nicer. But you know what? We move. I'm not that bothered. Now I'm just going to take the brush I did the light shades with, and I'm just going to literally throw it around in the crease. It's nice, quick 10-minute eyeshadow look. Is it the best thing in the world that you've ever seen? No. Will it look nice while I'm out shopping? Yes, it will. I find I need to find like a happy medium when I'm going out, because if I do something too crazy, I then feel really self-conscious, like people are looking at me. So I like to do a bit of happy medium. Then I'm just taking the darkest shade again, just to make sure that we're nice and dark in the outer corner. Make sure everything's blended nicely. There we go. So like between 10 and 15-minute eyeshadow look. What base am I feeling today? I'm going to use my Be Perfect Perfection Primer. It's become an absolute favourite primer of mine. I just like how it feels on my face. I'm not convinced by anything that it blurs and stuff. I don't know if it helps with the longevity or anything, but you know. I'm going to be wearing a mask. I will just do my full base properly though. I think that's the good thing to do. If I'm going out for a while, I tend to wear the proper blue mask that I like, sort of style that I wear to work, because they're just that a little bit better than a cloth mask. So I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury foundation. So this is the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I wear this in 5.5 neutral. Shaky, shaky. Oh God, I've realised you're going to be able to totally hear everything that's going on out on the street. I'm so sorry. There's literally nothing that I can do about it, and I don't know when it's going to stop either. So oh, I think it's a drum kit. So this is a Lois Cosmetics foundation brush I use. This is the right shade for me. Everything always looks different on camera. Blend, blend, blend. So yeah, I mean, did I really need to go super full coverage? No, probably should have used my Fenty drops, but hey ho, it's nice. So you don't need a lot of this foundation, to be honest, to make it work. I really love the finish. It photographs really nicely as well. Yeah, all round, probably, I'm not sure if I can quite call it my favourite high-end foundation, but it's coming pretty close, because I do love my Laura Mercier foundation and my Huda stick. So, you know, and we'll maybe go through my favourite foundations again at some stage. And then I'm going to grab my, as always, my Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Foundation Stick. This is in the shade Chestnut. Don't really know I'm doing anything to my lip. Honestly, sometimes I've sat down to film and there's been that many screaming children that it's just not been an option for me to film, and that's why I just sat and done my makeup instead and put it on Instagram. But you know, I've started now. And a bit of concealer. So since we are pretty full coverage and quite flawless right now, I'm just going to use my Too Faced. This fast became a really favourite of mine. And I still do my concealer whatever way it sort of takes me at the time. Like, I feel like doing it at the time. Depends what's going on the rest of my face, but you know, do your concealer as suits your face shape. There is no one right or wrong way to do it. So yeah, actually this combo together is quite nice. Since I'm going out and will be wearing a mask, before I set my face, I am going to spray it with some all-nighter. And let that set down a bit. I might do a little bit more blending under eye now that's gone on. Okay, let's do my under eye. So I'm going to set my under eye with my Fenty in Butter. So I use the palest under eye. I do use this all over my face actually as well, but I'm going to use Laura Mercier on the rest of my face. So I'm just going to make sure that that is really set under eye. Oh, and my boots in the centre of town, not the one that I work in, has apparently got an Anastasia counter, so maybe I shall make a visit to that as well. What's that? Set your face. Set your face. I love the like transformation process, you know, with makeup. Like it's my favorite, obviously my favorite part of going from like, you know, fresh faced to, you know, full beat. I'm not going to say 0 to 100 because that's not how I feel about myself without my makeup on. Like I'm not like, ugh, I'm hideous. Like, you know, if I didn't have a job that was required for me to wear makeup, I wouldn't necessarily wear it every day if I had a different job. This is the whoops. This is the Laura Mercier. This is the, oh dear me, the one in honey. I picked way too much up on my brush there. The honey shade. I mean, we've got a very matte base going on today, but this is what will last the best under a mask for me. I'm gonna have to dust myself off. And let's do a little bit of powder contour. So this is the darker one of the Essence. So I was so chuffed that I was able to actually find one of these. I had been looking for this for the longest time because people had been raving about the Essence contours, but the one that they had was way, way too pale. And actually the darker shade is a bit dark for me, so I mostly use the lighter of the two. Oh, thank God the drums have stopped. And some bronzer. So this is a discontinued Bare Minerals bronzer, but I love it. So let's add a bit of glow back into my face. And I'm actually deviating from my normal Bare Minerals blush. Yeah. Yes, I am. So this is Bounce and Blur in Coral Cloud instead of Blurred Buff. So this is like more of a coral shade. A bit of a change for summer, you know. I mean, I just love the formula on this and on these, and I wanted to try a different colour, so here we are. Blurred Buff will always be my #1 bish, but here we are. And this has a bit of radiance to it as well. And this is a Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess highlighter. So beautiful. There we go, the packaging in Heatwave. I mean, this is one of the most beautiful highlighters I've ever used. I literally can't put it down. Yes, it's Boujee. I know. I need to calm down, but it's just so stunning. So stunning. Oh, I just can't stop. It's very much a glow from, like, it's very, very blinding, but it's got no glitter to it. It's like very smooth. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I just love it so much. I'm just gonna pop it a bit on my brow bone. It's beautiful as an eyeshadow as well. Really, really stunning. I'm gonna pop on, I think I'm gonna do some green liner. Yeah. I've got green in my dress. Little poppity pop of colour. So this is a Too Faced Killer Liner in Killer Camo. Right, let's do some under eye business. Let's see. So I'm just going to take the brown, the really dark brown that I first used. Where are all my brushes I used? I'm so disorganized. Why am I allowed on YouTube? I really don't know. So I'm using a different brush. I'm taking log. And just give that a floof. You know, I also really want to try from Natasha Denona the one of the foundations. I think it's the Foundation X Plus that I want to try. I haven't bit the bullet quite yet, but she ain't cheap. But as you can see, you know, that doesn't normally stop me. So I think I need a nice brown liquid liner is definitely something that would work well in my routine. I'm just tapping into Aria, which is the lightest brown in this in the gold palette as well. Yeah, it would be well placed in my routine as a brown liquid liner for sure. Because sometimes you don't want to always wear black when your look is, you know, a bit softer with the browns. You don't always want to add that sort of darkness to a look. It says she doing a super dramatic under eye. There we go, and let's get some inner corner going on. So I'm just going to spray my brush. I use a Maybelline setting spray for this. I'm hoping I can get some primer water from Primark. I'll see how bad Primark is when I get into town, because I don't want to be queuing for ages and then end up like stressed to the max because I've tried to go to Primark, just not feeling it. I'm going to use the shade Sparks in my Natasha Denona palette. I mean the gold palette even. Which is quite a flaky shade, so it's not that easy to pick up on a brush, but one I would do try. So now it's tricky to know really what I should do with my lips to go out, but I will take a nice photo of my makeup, so I will do something. Let's get some of this off. So the first thing I always do is use my Too Faced lip plumper. Which I think really works. Or maybe it's just in my head. This is the one thing standing between me and getting lip fillers. And I know people say I don't need them, but I have quite a big overbite. So when I smile or and things like that in pictures, they're not even. Like, I don't know how to explain. So I wouldn't necessarily get them to make them bigger. It would just be to like make my top lip and bottom lip look equal, you know. And the Sky High mascara. Honestly, I don't really get the hype on this, but I just use whatever mascara's in front of me, really. Pop off, do my liner, lips, lashes, and my hair. I'll come back and say goodbye to you all and show you the final one and done look. So I shall see. Oh, I'll just show you these. I really think it works. Anyway, so I shall see you shortly. Okay, so I'm finished. I've just put on my, I've always TGH lashes, but in the style Bondi. I've got my Cash Beauty Rust Nude Lip Duo on, and I've just done my hair a bit as well. But yeah. Do you like these little get ready with me's? Is it handy to see how I quickly do my makeup? Have a little chat? Do we enjoy them? Do let me know down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my... See you next time. Bye.